Thank you so much for tuning in to the Eric Lee Brown Show. Financial freedom is yours. Today I have the privilege of interviewing Patrick Peteet. He owns Peteets' famous cheesecake. And let me tell y'all out there, it's the best cheesecake in town. Today we're going to be talking about why everyone should dream with God. Welcome to the Eric Lee Brown Show. Financial freedom is yours, where we teach financial literacy to ensure financial freedom. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by our corporate sponsors, Reverse Financial Dilemmas. Thank you again for watching. Patrick, thank you so much for joining us today, brother.
All right, thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, where you want to start? You want to start off how I got started, what I done?
No, just a little bit. Like where you from, your family, siblings, etc.
Okay, well, basically, originally I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
Been here since I was 3 years old. Factories brought my father up here.
Okay.
From there, my father opened up a real estate company once he got tired of the factories. Funny story. He has been self-employed all his life.
Yeah.
And I believe the story because I know my father. He's deceased now, but he just didn't like working at the factory. So he said he found a pile of oil one day, slipped in, and said he got hurt. And
no, he didn't.
and there it was. That's when he got into the real estate life. He just couldn't deal with the 9 to 5. Working hard. So he found some oil. He said he slipped in it, and he probably rolled in it. He told me the story. And he went home. From there, he's never been back working for anybody else in his life. So that's how, I've been pretty much raised where, entrepreneurship, self-employment. Yeah. I've been working since I was 12 years old, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Way before then, I can look back as far as when my father, it may sound cruel, but it's not, put me and my brother in the closet and said, y'all paint this closet, y'all gonna learn how to paint. Can't mess up a closet. From there, I've been painting on houses since I was 7, 8 years old, paper routes, cutting grass, you name it, I've done it. It's been me and my brother all along, so he's pretty much, even though he's deceased, he's raised me properly to get out there. He taught me what he knew how to do. Get out there and hustle. Have your own. So this is what he taught me, I'm trying to teach my kids differently as far as telling them you're going to go to college, things of that nature. I have 2 beautiful boys, 11 and 12, and you're going to go to college. College was not brought up in my household. Yeah. It just was, hey, get out there and work. That's what he knew. So I'm just trying to teach mine differently, but that's pretty much a little bit of it. My father founded Peteet Realty, and when he passed, I took over the company. Okay. Ran the company, very successful. It was a good company. We were in Oak Park, Michigan for about 20 years. Yeah. And when the market crashed, you know what happened? Yeah. Everything shut down. Lost everything. You know, all I could do was thank God, because when it crashed, I wasn't crying. I wasn't saying, why me? First of all, I didn't take it personal because it hit everybody. Yeah. So if it was just me, I probably would have been asking God, why me? What did I do? But it was like, what did we do? We didn't mess up. So it was, it hit everybody. So once it crashed, lost house, car. Mother lost her house, her car. Wow. Brother lost everything. Cousin lost everything. But, I looked at it as if God was just making room for something better. That's good, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't really cry. I can truly say I wasn't blessing him enough when I had, but I definitely wasn't cursing him when it was being taken. I was just saying, thank you, God, something better to come along, keeping a positive attitude. Went to my mother and my brother and said, you know what, we're going to shut down the real estate company and sell what little we can sell. It was just a name, so you really couldn't sell the name. Sell the furniture in there, and we're going to open up a cheesecake bakery. I've been baking since I was 11 years old, just for fun. Still having fun. And that's how we got started. Pretty much once my father passed, I took over as the head of the house, and they said, well, I'm in. Wow. So we've been in existence as far as Peteet Cheesecake for going on 6 years. Yeah, that's awesome. We kept our name because our name was good in the community with Peteet Realty, so I didn't want to change the name at all because we've always kept a good name. I've always looked at, when I do business, I look at people not as a dollar, I look at them as people, giving them good service, and I'll be rewarded at the end of the day. Yeah. So that's why we kept our name, and we've been going very strong for 6 years. Started off with just one flavor of cheesecake, which was just strawberry. Now we have over 90 flavors.
90 flavors.
Yeah,
hold
over
on,
90.
Let's
Not
stop
90 you get in the store, 90 in my repertoire. that I can make up. We have over 30 daily at the store.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. So I would love to go back to the beginning when you said your daddy slipped and fell, because I don't want our viewers to think that's the way out.
That is not the way out, but that was his way out. That was his ticket.
That was his ticket.
That was his ticket. I'm not saying that go slip and fall in the factory, but that's what did it, and thank God he did it, because that's why I'm here today doing what I'm doing.
Absolutely. So now tell me, so what we're hearing from you today is that you have always really wanted to go in business for yourself.
Well, you know what? I guess I really can't say what I always wanted. This is what I was taught.
Yeah.
You know, and now as I go back, and there's nothing wrong with working for someone.
Yeah.
But I'd rather work hard, barely making it, than have to go to work and work for someone else making it, because you never know. You can make it, but then they can call you up the next day and say they don't need you.
Absolutely.
Let me not need myself, which that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, that's never going to happen. So I'd rather build my own. It may take a while. Financially, I'll tell people, and some people say, why do you tell your story about your blues and everything? It's really not about me, to be honest with
That's
you.
good.
You know, it's about letting people know that you're going to go through in order to get to. It can be as simple as someone that could be listening to this show, they can be filthy rich.
Yeah.
So it's not about money, but they can be going through cancer. Their mother could have just passed.
Absolutely.
Could have lost their dog or whatever. And so it's not about, you know, me saying, it's about encouraging people just to keep moving on. Not just to go make money, just to keep moving on in life. That's why I tell the story. Because if I can do it, you can do too. And being self-employed, it's good at the end of the day, but you got to be able to survive the first 5-7 years. It could happen sooner than that.
Yeah.
But understand that you won't be getting those checks that you get at the job. If you want a real job, some people say, well, you're not, you know, 3 years in business, you're not getting a check. Why are you in business? I said, if you want a check, go get you a real job.
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes you get step out on faith, and you just got to go ahead and build your own. Build your own. You know, it's not for me. I'm building for my 2 children.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know, what I really hear is legacy with you.
Right.
You kept the Peteets name, letting everybody know that, hey, we're here for the community. And I think that speaks volume as a black man that is stepping up and saying, look, we're going to show you guys how it should be done.
How it should be done.
And then you're honoring where you came from. So a lot of people today, they want to do things and they just say, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But you're like, no, I'm doing this because my father put this in me to do it. And basically, this is all I know how to do because this is how my father raised me.
Yep.
So that's awesome. Now, growing up, did you guys go to church at all? Did you guys?
We went to church with my mother, and we went here and there. When I was in Chicago, my great-grandmother drugged me to church every Sunday. I didn't have a choice. I got woke up plenty of days with cold water being thrown on me because I was a hard-headed kid. You know, I was the only one. I think I got a whooping by my great-grandmother, my great-grandfather. Everybody got a piece of me. It wasn't like I was bad. I was just, I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just stubborn or something, but it worked out real good. But we got up, went to church every Sunday with my great-grandmother in Chicago.
That's
and
awesome.
Now, you know, I am in church every Sunday.
That's awesome.
You know, I do not like to miss.
Yeah.
You know, I know I can get more involved, but I'm happy I take my 2 boys and we go to church every Sunday.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Get the 8:45 service, and I thank God for it because it keeps me going.
Yeah, you know, the word of God says, train up a child in a way that you should go. Later on, he will not depart from it. And that looks like that's exactly what your daddy did. Tell me, were there any times in the business that you felt like just throwing in the towel? I know you just came from the market crash, and I thank you so much for, you know, letting people know how hard that was on families when the market crashed. But tell us, was there ever a time while you were doing the cheesecake business where you were like, man, this is too hard, or something happened where you were like, we might need to shut down, etc.?
Never.
Never.
Never. I mean, you got to believe in your project more than anybody believes in it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm wondering, like, I was just thinking, I was riding over here, I'm like, you know, it ran for 40 days, 40 nights. And the first probably week or 2 of the rain, it was like, oh, this is nothing. But that 39th night probably was the worst because it's like, I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
So right when you get at your lowest is when it's really about to break. So that's why I'm being so patient.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying you're bumping your head, but when you start off with nothing, zero, and you're building, you know, I look at it as if I was already in China when I opened up eating rice. I'm just trying to get to America. So when we open up, we are already in dirt overs.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get some oxygen. And it's happening slowly but surely. And I thank God for it because I look at God is patient with us every day.
Yeah.
So I have to be patient with myself, and I ask people around me to be very patient with us. And we believe in our product. We believe in what we're doing. We believe in the brand.
Yeah.
And we believe that this is my true calling. You know, whenever people come to our bakery, people are happy. Like I say, before they came, They could have had road rage, had an argument, could have just got fired. Anything could happen. When they come to the bakery, they're happy. So I feel like this is truly me doing God's work, is making good desserts that's going to put people at peace for that moment. Yeah. Now, all I can do is say I'm selling moments. If you want another, you got to come back and see us. That's all I can say. You know? That's our bravado. You felt good when you came. I can't help you when you leave. But if you want to feel like this again, come back and see me tomorrow.
That's awesome. So before we go to break, tell the people how important do you think it is for you to really love what you're doing when you go into business?
Well, you got to love it because, you know, you can do one thing, but if you're not in love with it, you probably won't be successful at it. Yeah. You know, I really, truly love, I wake up thinking about what can I make next? What's the new next? Wow. I go to sleep thinking about it. You know, I go to sleep, like I told my mother and my brother, and don't get me wrong, financially, 8 years ago, 9 years, I was so much better financially. But I'm looking at the bigger picture, and I tell them, once we get through this, I promised my family the other day, we will never see this again. I promise y'all that. Yeah. We will never see this. I tell my boys, I have no problem with letting my two children know what's going on with the business. Well, they're kids, they should know. No, let them know. I don't want to paint a picture that's not there. Let them know that in order to sacrifice, in order to be successful, you have to sacrifice. So I always say, success equals sacrifice. So you sacrifice, at the end of the day, you'll be successful. This is what Dad is doing. I'm sacrificing every day. I don't go to the movies. I don't do this. I don't do this. I don't go out of town. People are like, you need to have fun. I said, I am having fun. You know, God has blessed me where I did things, so he's made it where in the past I did nice things. Now I'm very patient. Yeah. And you know, you may be living in your mother's basement in order to build that business you want. But if that's what you want, you got to go after it. Go after it. Because you know, you when you pass, you can't take those dreams with you. So you got to leave them on the table. Yeah. If God gave it to you, use it. Don't be afraid. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you guys heard it here at the Eric Lee Brown Show. Listen, don't go anywhere. When we come back, Patrick is going to share with us how he gets his recipes.
If you need a new house or you're selling a home, call us today. We'll be by the phone. It's Eric Lee Brown and Associates. It's Eric Lee Brown and Associates. If you need a new house or you're in the market to sell your home, give us a call today at 1-619-663-4332. Or you can visit our website at ericleebrownassociates.com. The people you can trust, believe in us.
Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. If you're just tuning in, listen, we're talking about why everyone should dream with God. I have Patrick from Peteets Famous Cheesecake. And right now, Patrick, just tell me, how do you actually come up with your recipes?
Well, pretty much when we first started off with one flavor, which was plain cheesecake. That's a cheesecake when my auntie gave me the recipe for, which I messed it up in a good way. I told her I added some extra by mistake. She said, well, baby, this is working. And you got something special. So I used to take these cheesecakes, I used to give them out to my customers, just the plain cheesecake, strawberry topping with, I used to give them out to customers, take them to Super Bowl parties. People like, I don't like cheesecake. Try this, I don't like it. Before you know it, everybody was in love. And it's like, I've watched people that don't even like cheesecake, honestly, where we convert about 95% of people to say, I can't stand it. They like Peteets Famous Cheesecake. So at that present time, strawberry was it. People would fight over. I would just sit back and just watch them. Like, for you not to like cheesecake, my man, you're really eating a lot of it. You know, so I used to just kind of sit back and enjoy just watching people eat our cheesecake. When we decided to open up, I started experimenting with different flavors. My first flavor that I did was our sweet potato cheesecake. And that by far is our #1 selling cheesecake for 6 years in a row. Even if you can't speak English, best selling cheesecake. Wow. #1, yep. So from there, we've got like Strawberry Delight, strawberry shortcake vodka. Yes, it has liquor in it, but it's cooked out. Yeah. So just like alcohol, you know, vanilla extract has liquor in it until it's cooked out. We got our banana cheesecake, key lime, which we get our key limes right from Florida. Yeah. We do a chocolate cheesecake, turtle cheesecake. If you name it, we do it. When I think of my recipes, I started looking at donuts, cookies, ice creams, and I said that if it's a good selling donut, good selling cookie, good selling ice cream, good selling cake, guess what? I can turn into a cheesecake, and that's what I've been doing.
Wow, that is awesome. Now tell me, rumor has it that you even had some kind of visitations in your dreams, that God has dropped some things in your spirit.
All day,
tell us about that.
Well, for one of them was, and one crazy thing that we've done, on Fat Tuesday, we do cheesecake punchkis. And that's what we do. We stuff our punchkis with a cheesecake custard, and we have cheesecake punchkis. We've done that for 3 years in a row. And we have lines out the door at both locations. It's crazy. Another thing that we're working on that we'll be bringing back very soon is our cheesecake ice cream. Yeah. We were getting our ice cream from a local vendor, but when they get busy, then we can't get our ice cream. So my motto is, if I can't make it, I can't sell it. Yeah. So we're getting our ice cream machines in, and we'll be having cheesecake ice cream. It'll be cheesecake throughout the ice cream. Another one that we just brought up was, and this one is crazy. I got it from a place out of New York. It's called Magnolia Bakery. They're known for having a world-famous banana pudding. Yeah. They have over 25 locations, one even in Dubai. Yeah. And I heard they sell out this banana pudding every day. I said, well, I dare not to say I'm better than anyone. I just say I'm different. Yeah. Just like our cheesecake. I'm not saying I'm better than Cheesecake Factory, Eli's. I'm just saying we're different based on the fact that we're home in a 2-layer cheesecake. They just have a cheesecake. Yeah. Now, when you come in, I think you're going to say we're better, but I never say I'm better than the next man. It's not my job. It's your job. If you say we're better, I'm going to give you the mic and let you speak for us. Yes, well, you can stop talking right there. Well, in my opinion, you guys, listen, the Cheesecake Factory has nothing on Peteets, and I say this because it's a lot more thicker. Peteets is just right, and you can eat more, and his cheesecake is off the chain. So with me saying that, you know, we do have some flavors here. What's this? That's an Oreo, and what that is, a chocolate crust, Oreos on top. Well, we call it cookies and cream because we don't want to get sued by Oreo once we get all of our money in. So that's our cookies and cream. This is our #1 seller, which is our sweet potato cheesecake. Oh, you guys have to try this one. If you like pumpkin, you'll love sweet potato. If you like sweet potato, you'll love the pumpkin. And this one is our key lime. We get our key lime right from Florida. We get our key lime juice chip from Florida. That is awesome. And this is our newest. This one right here. Not the banana pudding. It's not banana pudding. It's cheesecake bananas pudding. The reason I call it bananas is because whenever you decide to put cheesecake and banana pudding together, it has turned bananas based on the fact that it's crazy. And that's normally what bananas mean. It's a crazy idea, so it's called cheesecake bananas pudding. Yeah. And what it is our cheesecake that we blend throughout with vanilla wafers and fresh bananas. It's layered up just like banana pudding, but it's cheesecake banana pudding. So if you like both of them, you got something right here that's crazy good. That's all I can say. This is one that all I can do is smile every time I taste it. We also have some other good things that's coming to the table. Like I said, God is talking to me. I'm not going to say I listen all the time, even though I'm listening, but I'm really starting to focus in and listen to what God is saying because He's always talking to me. Yeah. We got another good product that's going to be coming out really good, which is going to be called cheesecake topped cupcakes. Yeah. So I know cupcakes are really good. Wow. I'm not saying we're better than the cupcake places out here. I'm just saying we're different. What's going to make us different is that we're going to, instead of using frosting or regular glaze or icing, on top of those cupcakes, like your red velvet cupcake that we make from scratch, sweet potato cupcake, we have a carrot cake cupcake, a salted caramel chocolate cupcake. On top, instead of frosting, you're going to have cheesecake piped on top of it. Wow. So that's what's going to make us different. It's going to be cheesecake topped cupcake. We also have some of our cheesecake topped cakes, like our carrot cake. We do our bumpy cake, which is a Michigan favorite since 1875. Bumpy cake has been around. I think it's 1875 if I'm correct, and that's a Sanders, Michigan favorite. And what I tell people is, you may pay a nickel more, but you're paying for quality. Yeah. If you want quantity, go up the street, get it. It's going to sit in the refrigerator for a year. If you want quality, like that shiny apple, you got to pay a little bit more for it. You got to pay a little bit more for it. Now, I know our audience is just waiting. You've been talking about it. It sounds like almost Forrest Gump. We got the gumbo strip. I am Forrest Gump. We got it. Yes, sir. We got the peanut butter strip. So I know our guests are waiting. So right now we're going to call our first guest up. If you could get the entree ready for her. Yes, I will. And you know the routine. You can start off wherever you want. Yep, that's your plain cheesecake. Like you said, you can see the 2 layers on every one. Crust is made from scratch.
Oh my God.
It's too late now. And that's your carrot cake. And like you said, we have over 30 flavors, 90 total. Everything is made entirely from scratch. I'm very proud of what we do. If it's not right, it's not going to get to you. That's your carrot cake made entirely from scratch. The only thing that's in that carrot cake is butter, sugar, eggs, vanilla, flour, and cinnamon. That's it. No milk in there. And That's your sweet potato one right here. You need another fork. And again, we use quality. It's all about quality first. You do get quantity, but it's all about quality.
Sweet potato, right?
Yeah, sweet potato. We boil our sweet potatoes right from scratch, and that's our sweet potato cheesecake. And again, the young lady right here owned the restaurant, so hopefully she can appreciate what we're doing. We have a tough critic on our hands.
Yeah. I need to sample the sweet potato one
again. And some of the craziest flavor, we even do a 5-flavor cheesecake that has coconut, almond, rum, lemon, and vanilla extracts throughout it, so it tastes like pound cake. And then that's our cheesecake bananas pudding. That's made, you can only get the cheesecake banana pudding on Saturdays only. Sometimes we'll extend it to Sundays if the crowd is just crazy. It's free samples at our bakery daily. So don't bring any money, just come in, free samples daily. We're open 7 days a week. We have 2 locations. We have a location at 15301 West 9 Mile Road, that's Oak Park. Second location is 6548 Orchard Lake Road, that's West Bloomfield. 7 days a week to service you. Our website is PeteetsCheesecakes.com. You can go look at the reviews on Yelp. Like I said, we convert about 95% people that don't even like cheesecake into cheesecake lovers. This is a true statement. This is not me just making it up. So if you don't like cheesecake, we dare you to come try it, and we do have something for you. We also do good cookies.
So what you think of that?
The plain is excellent. I love the carrot cake cheesecake. I'm not a banana pudding fan, but I like the taste. They're light. They're just enough flavor, and for me, they are excellent.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Excellent.
Wow.
You get 2 thumbs up.
Thank you very much. That's an honor. There we go. Right. Thank you very much. That's an honor. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Excellent.
Awesome. So now we have our last guest today. We got to get the producer. I know he's looking at this cheesecake.
Yeah, we're going to get him in here too.
Get him in here. Well, so we have Kevin coming up. Kevin, come on up.
And he came dressed just for the cheese. He got a date with the cheesecake. If it wasn't for this, he'd have on some blue jeans, but he got a date with the cheesecakes. So
there you go, sir.
And he can go ahead and dig in. You got your sweet potato. Like I said, this is just some of our flavor. He's not afraid either.
This right here?
Yeah.
It had to come from God.
Yeah, it did. Everything did. Thank you, God. Yeah, thank you. And this is the plain. That's the plain cheesecake regular. That one we dressed up with strawberries, caramel, apple, or blueberries or cherries. That's your carrot cake cheesecake.
See, I love carrot cake.
Oh, this is you about to be in love. It's 2 different things. And there you go.
You okay, bro?
And then,
well, that's the truth. Right now,
and then on the carrot cake, it is cheesecake on top.
Okay.
Yep, so that's not just frosting, it's cheesecake topped.
Wow. And that's trying to get to this.
That's the cheesecake banana pudding. We've been doing this for almost 6 weeks, and we sell out every week. And this is the one that people are talking about. So if you like banana pudding and cheesecake, you're about to be in love again.
It's the best banana pudding I ever had. There was one other place that had some good one, but they never have it. And
well, you got us now.
Man.
You got us now.
You got some orders?
Yes, we do. We'll see you Saturday. Saturday. And then also National Cheesecake Day is coming up. That would be July 30th, where the first 100 people at both locations get a free slice of cheesecake. It'll be 20% off everything that day. And we're also going to be introducing our cheesecake top cupcakes.
What it tastes like, Kev? It's
the banana pudding's gone. That was breakfast. Breakfast of champions.
Man, that banana pudding the truth.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. And it's an honor. We get people from the age of 5 all the way up to 90 years old. They come in and be like, wow, this is the best we ever had. And that's a blessing, an honor for someone that's 90 years old, that's been around, and they're a tough critic to say, this tastes just like my mother used to make. And this is what we get a lot. So, again, I just always thank God. I put God first.
Yeah.
Again, no man's perfect. I work on being perfect every day, and I put God first, and I just thank him for what he's put in me to bring out for my family, because what I'm building is a legacy, let alone something that my kids can take over. A lot of times people say, well, you want your kids to take it over. What if that's not what they want to do? And it's not talking about anything, but I know sometimes with our nationality, we have to start all over again. Every time our new generation is born, we got to reinvent ourselves. Other nationalities, not saying we don't, but other nationalities have already reinvented themselves, and their kids have businesses to go into. This is what I'm trying to do for my children. I'm tired of every generation. We got to think and say, what are we going to do? What you going to do, Junior? You on your own. Stop throwing them out to the wolves. Won't you build something for your children if you have the opportunity to? And this is what I'm doing. So people will say, well, what if they don't want to do it? Well, then, God bless their soul, but at least I'm going to give them a chance and show them that it's a business here for you. Don't be selfish. If I can get no, not if. When this is going, I'm going to be the one that's going to make this wheel round, keep it rolling, and now generation to come will be able to eat, and we'll have something that's ours.
Yeah. Okay, you guys. Kevin is he almost finished this up right here. But listen, you guys, when we come back, as you can see, we got a lot more to eat. When we come back, Patrick is going to walk through us how it is you can start your own specialty store.
Detroit, the Dream Again revolution has begun. 8 Keys to Financial Freedom seminar. Come hear 8 dynamic, wealthy speakers.
Welcome to Mad Creative Media, where we bring your vision to life. Imagine if your dreams had wings and could fly, but without boundaries. This is what you would have.
Thank you guys for tuning back in. Listen, we have some exceptional, some really happy guests out here in the audience today. I think Kevin's is gone. He's waiting on his next portion. But Patrick, tell the people really quickly, what would you tell somebody that actually comes up to you and say, how can I start my specialty store? What are some tips or some advice that you can give them?
Well, I guess it depends on what they're trying to start, but first, make sure it's a need for it. Yeah. Don't just come out and say, I want to do this, and no one wants it. Yeah. Not saying it will not happen, because who am I to crush someone else's dream, because it could be the next, but just make sure it's a need for it. Make sure that you know the market. Is it flooded with it? What's going to make you different? Because you have to be like 10% of the people and be different, not the other 90% and just be normal. Yeah. So, just say that if you want to do cakes, or if you want to open up a car wash, or if you want to open up a store, or whatever, if you want to do hair, or whatever it may be, what's going to make you different and make you stand out? That's the number one thing, is you never want to be the same. Because if you're being the same, then what's going to make someone want to come to your location versus the next location? Yeah. Knowing that, it's going to be sacrifice. Knowing how you're going to get it open. It's not going to be a cheap operation, especially when you go brick and mortar. So you may want to start out the house, but you'll never grow in your house. Not saying you can't grow in your house, but if you sometimes you just got to let it go. Yeah. Go for everything, because you were born with nothing. You're going to leave with nothing, so you have nothing to lose. Wow. So you can say that 10 more times. That's how I look at it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to go out there, believe in yourself. No one says it's going to. I always use all these crazy, I got all these quotes in my head that I sometimes make up, but I always say no one said it's going to be hard. No one said it's going to be easy, but just get it done. Just get it done. So it's just a mindset. Just do it. It's just a mindset. So you just got to go out there on faith, believe in it, and you got to be ready to work, sun up to sundown, if that's what it's going to take. Right now, I believe I'm still in practice. I haven't even got to game day yet. We're just practicing for the big game. Yeah. And we're close to it, but we don't know when our Super Bowl is coming, but we better be ready. Wow, that is amazing, man. I think for a lot of our viewers, it's going to be very inspirational.
and some of the things that you're talking about, go ahead and jump in.
Okay.
You know, stop looking over the cliff.
Right, exactly. Go ahead and jump in.
Go ahead and jump in, and if this is what you really want to do, go after it. I tell a lot of people as I'm advising them, I say, find something you want to do 20 years from now.
Yep.
You know, don't find something after 3 years you're wondering, where's my profit? But find something that you can stand in there and stand strong and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. You know, tell us, why do you believe most businesses fail?
Well, first of all, you got to be, again, I can't say it enough, you got to be willing and having the right partners that's willing to sacrifice with you and go through the juggle. I never use the word struggle because it's such a painful word, so I call it juggle.
Yeah.
Where, you know, you may not get a paycheck. Only paycheck you may get is paying your lights and gas at your house or your apartment.
Yeah.
Because what comes first is you have to dump everything into this business the first 5, 7, 8 years, but when it come back out, can't nobody smile but you.
Yeah.
So that's what you have to be patient with it. You know, and just basically, you can't have it where, well, I want to go on a trip, I want to do this. All that goes to the back burner.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go on a trip and you want to do all this other stuff, you need to get you a real job, a 9 to 5, where you're going to get you a check.
With vacation time.
Vacation time, and you're going to have a cap on how much you can make. And then one day you wake up, that business can be closed, and now you have no job, or they don't need you anymore because they're paying you too much. So you might as well just create something for you. You're looking at you're 20 years old, and you keep saying, I want to do this. Now you're 30, now you're 40, now you're 50, you never did what you really wanted to do. And at the end of the day, you have nothing to lose because the money you have is just material. If you value that material so much, then shame on you. You know, work for a goal, a reason, and to build, and you'll live like a king one day. But it's going to take time.
It's going to take time. But you know what I love about talking to you, Patrick, is that you're showing people in simplicity that it's a bigger risk to actually work for somebody else.
It really is. It really is. At least you know at the end of the day, if I didn't get it because I didn't do. I had one person before, and I got on the air before, and I told him, you know, I eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every day. You know, a lady told me, you shouldn't, you know, PR lady, you shouldn't tell nobody that. You know, you want to be show that you're successful.
Wow.
I am showing I'm successful because I'm sacrificing to be successful.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying I eat crab and lobster every day, but my business is not growing. No, I'm growing my business so I can't eat crab and lobster every day. You know,
that's
so
awesome.
it just takes time, you know. So, you know, I don't mind, you know, not saying I can't eat anything. My favorite meal is peanut butter and jelly. You know, because I know, hey, enjoy this because one day you'll be, even though I don't eat red meat or pork, but one day if you want a steak, you'll be eating this every day, but you can't be eating steak every day and your business is not growing.
Wow, that's awesome. So look, you have shared so much with us. Tell the people how many stores, because you are actually in some stores right now.
Well, we're also we do retail, also we're in wholesale. We're in all the Bush's markets.
Okay.
We're in selected Kroger's. We're also in Harlan Market, Western Market, Holiday Market, Cantinos. We're in numerous of restaurants, and we're growing every day. This is where we want to move forward to as a wholesale. Wholesale is pretty much where it is. I can open up another location. We have 2, but I look, if I go and sink a lot of money into another location, now I'm hoping people come to me, where I can go and be in wholesale and be in 10,000 stores. Now everywhere you go, I'm at. So what we're looking to do is build a brand. No one has built a brand on Cheesecake yet. When you go to grocery stores or any other store, you know you're going to find some Haagen-Dazs. You know you're going to find some Breyers. You know you're going to find Coca-Cola. When it comes down to Cheesecake, what brand do you get? It's not there, and that's my job, is to build a brand that's not there. It's an open space, not just a brand where whatever I put my name on, Peteets Famous Cheesecake, it could be cookies, it can be ice cream. People they're going to want it because the brand is good. So this is what we're doing, is building a brand, and we're pushing the wholesale because I had a good mentor, and this gentleman owned a salsa company. And he just sold to Campbell Soup for $230 million, and I'm very happy for him. You know, but I thank God that he even took me underneath his wings just to teach me and show me what he did, how he's doing it, and some of the things that he has told me, it did not resonate until maybe 2 years later. But now I'm getting it. And it takes time, you know, it just takes time. He started off 17 years ago, maybe 18 years ago, making salsa on a card table. Broke. And look at him now. He believed in his product, he sold it, and now he's made it, he's doing other good things. But just like he mentors me, I want to be mentored to people. Because again, if I can't spread good and teach you, not be selfish with my trade or with my secrets, well, what got me through, and then what's the purpose of me even being alive? So, you know, I just like to make people believe, you know, in themselves and believe in their product and understand that you got to believe it, you got to go get it. You know, you got you can't be afraid to jump off that cliff, like you said.
You know what? I hope you guys are really getting what Patrick is really revealing. Some of the things that he's keep telling us is that we have to believe in our product. And I think you can't say that enough. And then he's also stressing that you have to make sure that you're willing to sacrifice. You know, you have to be willing to do what others are not doing so that you can live like you want to live later on in life. Yep. So before we close out today, and I so thank you for coming and joining us. We appreciate you.
Very much.
And we're not just saying that this cheesecake is good. If you don't believe us, go get a sample for yourself. And I'm telling you, it will make you smile. Cheesecake to make you go happy. So listen, before we close out, can you look in the camera right now, Patrick, and encourage our viewers? There are many believers out there. There are many individuals that have been paying their tithes all of their life. God has been giving them ideas. So we want to encourage them, you to encourage them, to let them know that they can actually go forward with their God idea and actually accomplish and be successful.
Well, basically, you know, I say it wholeheartedly. Whatever you want to do, just do it. If you want to open up a daycare, just do it. If you want to open up a bakery, whatever you want to do it, nothing's stopping you but you. So go out there. Again, you were born with nothing. You're going to leave with nothing. That's a guarantee. You have nothing to lose and all to gain. So just get out there and just do it. And you have to believe in it. You're going to have the naysayers. And that's the ones that should really energize you and say, oh, you say I can't do it? You have nothing to prove to nobody, but that's just adding fuel to your fire to want to do it. Mm-hmm. So again, you have nothing to prove to nobody but yourself. When I'm in competition with nobody but myself. I'm not trying to be faster or stronger or bigger than the next man, because maybe I can never be faster or stronger than that man, but I can be a faster, stronger me. So be in competition with yourself every day. Don't worry about what the next man is doing. There's so much wealth and money out here for everybody. Never envy a person. All you do is you feed off of what they're doing. If someone has more than me, I thank God, because I know if they can do it, I can do it too.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. There you guys have it. Phenomenal show. Listen, all things are possible to them that believe. Listen, I speak over your life that your best days are ahead of you. Money is coming to you easily, frequently, consistently, perpetually in Jesus' mighty name. Until next time, peace out. Thank you so much, man. Awesome.